Weather has been pretty quiet over the last several days. Hot, humid, but mostly dry. That will start to change as our upper pattern is beginning to change. Still very warm out, 82 degrees with a dew point of 75. Very humid. Winds out of the south-southeast at around 10 miles an hour. Winds, actually, there is a little bit of a breeze outside. Not windy by any means, but a little bit of a breeze as we continue through the next few hours. Winds will likely settle and still kind of breezy during the day tomorrow. If you're down in Ontario, 91 degrees are high. Now, we will see a few more spotty storms. Today, once again, was almost bone dry. Had a few showers offshore, and those were primarily well off to our east. But we will see some development inland tomorrow, but a better chance of rain, a wetter day on Sunday. Then as we head into next week, daily rain chances return. And both of the GFS and Euro models are indicating a cold front to move through on Friday, probably early morning, bringing with it some slightly less humid air. But maybe as we head into the last weekend of May, the temperatures might not be, or the conditions outside may not be too bad. We'll see. It's still 7 days out. No development in the tropics expected for at least the next 5 days. Models have finally settled down. We don't have any crazy spin-ups from the GFS. It has finally settled down. As a matter of fact, we're watching an upper pattern that is still pretty active well to our north and west over the Rockies. Brought Denver snow. Now, this upper troughing is going to continue out to our west, but this is beginning a change in our pattern. Whereas we have been dominated by an upper ridge, now we're seeing this upper troughing, which creates some instability, allows for these little upper disturbances to kind of continue rotating around this, which is why our rain chances really through the week will stay on the higher side. And what may dry us out is that this trough continues moving to the east. It pushes through this trough axis and pushes a cold front through the area for Friday morning. And again, at the moment, there is pretty good agreement in both the GFS and the Euro. Now, we are expecting rain really starting tomorrow, more so Sunday, and then through most of next week. Sunday, though, looks to be the wettest day, not only in terms of the rain coverage, how much of our area sees the rain, but also the rain intensity. We'll likely see more heavy downpours. And that is because tomorrow we really tap into this high, more concentrated tropical moisture. In other words, there's more fuel for the showers and storms to dump heavier amounts of rain. That really isn't as apparent as we continue through next week. So while rain chances will still be there next week, we're not going to see the volume of water available in the atmosphere. Sunday, though, it'll be there. And that's why we do have an isolated threat of some minor flooding. I don't think it's going to be a widespread issue. And it also doesn't look to be a all-day rain on Sunday, but certainly within some of those downpours, we could see some heavy rain rates that may create a little bit of flooding. Also, even with just our pop-up thunderstorms tomorrow, there is a risk of maybe a few isolated going strong to severe. And kind of interesting, even though we're expecting more rain around the region on Sunday, the risk of anything really severe generally stays up to our north and west. So the high-resolution computer model shows some spotty showers likely, mainly in the afternoon and early evening hours. A few isolated downpours, and again, a risk of some gusty winds, maybe a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings would really be the only severe threat we would see. Then as we get into early Sunday morning, frontal system starts to approach. That sends in more of our storms during the morning and early afternoon. This is where we could see some of those heavier type of flooding downpours. Now, the good news is with this model, and again, this is just one model, we actually start drying out by the later afternoon and evening. So it would not be an all-day rain. And you also notice in that model, we do see several breaks in the rainfall. Rainfall accumulation, not only on Sunday, but going well into next week, we could see several inches of rain. It is much needed. And if we can draw out over 6 days these type of totals, I think we would be in okay shape. It's if we get a lot of rain in a short period of time. And that risk will be greatest on Sunday. Something we're watching for mainly in the mid-morning and early afternoon. Then our rain chances will continue to hover around 50 to 60%. And it does look like we're going to see a drier day as we head into Friday and hopefully a bit less humid.
All right, Chris, thanks so much. Today, Channel 4.